I'm James McShay. I like hats. And Rebecca Conrad. And I'm here in my father's office. He has a tax practice and I do some work for him. Mainly copying and filing. You have to copy before you can file. That's the extent of my job here. I stand at the copier and I copy documents, receipts, and the whatnot. The name of this particular type of hat is called the Style Master. It is an Akubra, that is the company that manufactures the hat. It is made out of rabbit felt and the color is carbon gray. This hat has what is called a snap brim. I prefer to wear the hat down near my eyes, like this, with the back of the hat a little bit higher. Some people prefer to wear it more like this. But this is stupid. This is cool. And this is widely considered the most popular hat of the American West. It is called the Derby, or the bowler, depending on which side of the pond you live in. It has a hard, rounded crown, and the brim is folded up along the length of the brim, even in the fronts and the back. Bat Masterson wore this hat, and you see it in photographs of Butch Cassidy and Bat Masterson, and various others. These are our fish, Beverly and Eliza. There are actually more than 2 fish in there, but we just named the 2. These are snowflake tattoos that I'm going to give Rebecca. And like real snowflakes, no 2 are alike. Well, one night, Rebecca and Jenny went up to the water tower by themselves to get high. They must have been doing some really strong stuff. Hell, it might have been laced with something. No one knows for sure, but Jenny got real disoriented and she fell right over the scaffolding. And when she hit the ground, she didn't just die, she fucking exploded. Rebecca, she used to cut through here after school. Hell, I think she still does, even today. We used to hang out here when we were kids. Rebecca, she was always running, always dating the wrong guy. This guy she was dating in high school, Eddie Grickman, was a real prick and just roughing her up one day, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So I took this pipe and I fucking hit him in the head, broke his jaw. And I took off right after that. Fucking ran home and crapped myself. In middle school, we used to take the same bus. And one day, there was this huge blizzard, and taking us home, the bus got stuck. All the kids started acting all nuts and crazy. I used to always try and look out for her back then. And that day, you could just tell she was getting real scared. She said she wasn't, but I knew she was. And that's when I knew. She lives right up there on Cabot Hill. I used to stop by and see how she was doing, but she told me to stop coming. She thought I was nuts. My mom thought so too. She told me to just leave the girl alone. I don't remember when this mall closed up for good, but it was after we graduated from high school. Beck and I used to come to this mall to go to the movies. They had a nice little theater here. On Tuesdays you can get a ticket and a popcorn for $5, so we used to come here during the summers. My parents would be with us, but they'd sit in the back and we'd sit up front by ourselves. We saw Richie Rich here with Macaulay Culkin. We were, I don't know, 7 or 8. I think it was the 2nd grade. Couldn't get boners. I remember when there was a recycling plant and refinery down here. A lot of people worked and lived down here, but when those closed, people just moved away to find work elsewhere. And now look at it. Winter was hard. Cold as balls. Glad summer got here. I gave Rebecca some snowflake tattoos back in high school. I think she liked them. She got what they meant. We each would wear one. They wore off in a couple of days. I got a rash from one. Buy better ones now. Earl is a friend of mine. He's done some really cool things with his life. He used to be a pilot. About 12 years ago, there was this plane with engine trouble. Couldn't make it to the airport. Now, he landed this thing in a field outside of town, and only a few people got hurt. Some pussy stewardess lost a leg. We had a parade for him, and he was a huge hero. Very big deal. I don't know if anybody remembers him anymore, but I do. And when Earl's plane was in trouble, he was coming in from right over there. For standard operating procedure, he discharged all his fuel, and it doused this whole area. And it took 6 or 7 months for them to clean it all up. And just beyond those trees there, that's where he crashed. And now they're planting all these trees to help reestablish the organic nature of the setting, because trees do that. This is a live one. Chops wood. He sleeps a lot. He was able to retire early. He even talks about flying again. Even though Earl's been divorced a while now, every now and again I'll still see him wearing his wedding ring. Me and Earl sometimes like to go down to the airport near dusk and watch the planes come in. My mom thinks it's weird that I hang out with him, considering he's so much older than me. But what does she know? She likes stupid stuff.
Yeah, James, he's a good guy. He is. Unique, but he's a good guy. But James, he gets kind of fixated on things. He got fixated on the crash and all the things around it. So it's like one day he came up to me in the grocery store and he was just like all up on me and like talking to me like he knew me forever. I didn't know this guy from Adam, and just would not shut up. After my divorce and my kids had moved away, he bought me a hat. Well, I mentioned something to him about a hat I liked in a store once, and he was just like, went and got it for me. It's the thought that counts, I guess. So how you doing, man?
I'm alright.
Yeah? Trying to get things done, trying to get out of here?
Trying.
Trying to go see her?
What?
Come on, James, are you trying to go see her?
Well, I do have a couple snowflake tattoos left.
No, there's summer wasted on this nonsense. You're lucky that her parents or her haven't called the cops on you yet. I mean, I understand that she's a heavy drinker. I know that her stepbrother watches over.
Jared. Yeah, he's okay.
But I bet you're jealous because he gets to spend more time with her than you do.
Hey, her mother used to drink a lot when she was a kid. She used to tell me about it. I remember how afraid she was of her.
Yeah? Like I said, he's a big girl now. I try to take him out places, you know, I try to do things with him, but you know, he's a creature of habit. I mean, I am too, but I mean, shit.
Do you remember Jenny's brother? After she fell off the water tower? What's his name there? Dragon?
Yeah?
Kid went batshit crazy.
A lot of people call me Dragon. I like making fires. I like what they're about. Like how they create and destroy. People misunderstand that a lot. Like working on cars, motorcycles, anything mechanical. I also like destroying things. I like smashing shit.
I'm just saying, people got it worse than you. I mean, look at him. I don't even think he ever got over his sister dying. It's just... What I'm trying to say is you need to move on, man.
I think we're gonna go pee in the woods over there.
Look, we're all gonna go down to the fireworks Saturday night, Riverfest.
All right.
Yeah, we're all gonna go down there.
You know, there are a lot of bums down there.
It's the river. Of course, there's a lot of bums down there.
I think I'll be a bum.
Jesus Christ. I'll pick you up at 7.
I've heard that Rebecca walks these trails with her friends and drinks and does other stuff. This might be one of the places she comes.
Hey, sorry I'm late. We're gonna have fun tonight. No obsessing bullshit or anything like that. Rebecca might be there. I don't need you handing her off snowflake tattoos or whatever other shit you're trying to go
Hey,
off
for your
on.
information, I don't have any more of them. I used up my last one.
Look, doesn't matter. Whatever, okay? Just, I got you one of those weird-ass magazines you like from the cigar store.
Oh, Haberdash.
Yeah, the fuck in.